Everyone. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Let me check the audio. You can hear me. You cannot hear the game because there is no game yet. I think we're good. Welcome on in. Lovely to see you again. I just barely managed to make myself coffee, but I made it big. So it should last for a couple of hours. That's the plan. At least that's the idea. Welcome on in, guys. Lovely to see you again. I've seen Danina. I've seen Becca Awful as well. Lovely to see you. What did I write? Dana and not. Yes. So I haven't been live for 2 weeks, and during those 2 weeks, I haven't learned how to type. Now you know. You know the truth. That's definitely not what I did. But I've been busy. Some things not fun, but also some pretty exciting news, and hopefully I'll remember to tell you about those as we go along. The big news is the special event that I've been working on with some help, actually, but organizing as big of an event as I can to celebrate Morrowind's 20th anniversary. We'll talk about that at some point, I'm sure. The plan for today, I haven't played Morrowind in, I don't know, maybe nearly a month. I wouldn't be surprised because I was away for a couple of weeks, fine. But before that, I was doing the interviews. So I didn't play, and today we're not playing. I need your help. That's the truth. You might know, or maybe you don't know. I can show you. Every week I take a look at the new Morrowind mods because I want to know what's there. You know, I want to bloat my mod list a little bit more, just a little bit more. And so what I do, that was January, for example. Every week I take a look at the new mods, and then I pick. It's just me. Like, it's not a jury or anything. It's just me picking a mod every week. It's not particularly easy, but usually there's a mod that stands out. But this week, look at that. There's Seth's Npc Soul Trapping, which I'm guessing is a very strong contender. Npc Soul Trapping is something that we've been dreaming of for a long time. I believe it already exists on Open Morrowind. There you go. Open Morrowind got there first. I have not tested, obviously. There is this one that looks interesting, Vampire Artifacts, where essentially the maze of more the vampiric, I think it's vampiric ring. There might be a third artifact. Help me. This is the mace, this is the ring, this is the mace in the ring. It might be those two items, but anyway, what it does is, depending on the bloodline that you belong to, Quara, the other one, and the other one. Come on, let's be serious for a second. Quara, pub quiz. What are the 3 vampire bloodline? I only remember Quara. That's pathetic. I'm telling you, I haven't played in so long. I haven't been a vampire in a long time as well. Help me out. Anyway, depending on the bloodline that you belong to, equipping the Mace of Molag and the Vampiric Ring will give you different buffs, which it, like, on paper, it's interesting. Then looking at the Malkavi, no, no, not in the Elder Scrolls. No, Lord, welcome on in. Just on time to be tested. What are the 3 bloodlines, the vampire bloodlines in Morrowind? We have Quara. I mean, we'll ask Google. Lore, vampire, maybe that's a good page. Nosferatu, no, that's too general. Morrowind, Bern, I see one. Undare, Onday, I have no idea. Bern, good one. No idea. Onday, Unday. I don't know how you pronounce the next one. You've never been a vampire. Murlord, you have to play the game. Like, you have to play the game. It should be, honestly, it should be compulsory for every mother to play the game, like, at least a whole week per year. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna be realistic. Just a whole week per year. You know what I realized? My chat has a dark background. Just Markle. Oh, that's you. Hi, lovely to see you again. My chat has a very dark background, and people who's got their name in dark colors like purple, I can't see their names. But now I highlighted you. Welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, it should be compulsory for mothers. Like, I don't know, lock them up in a room with Morrowind and nothing else. Okay, no, not a week, 2 weeks, because the first week is to make your mod list and install it, and then a whole week to play. Anyhow, so that what this mod does. Looking at the screenshots, I'm a little worried that the buffs might be a little OP. At the same time, by the time you're a vampire, normally you're quite high level. You have some items. Being a vampire does give you some lovely buffs as well. Jellyfish, hey. Becca, I was a vampire. People attacked me. I reloaded. I'll be honest with you. Playing a vampire in vanilla Morrowind, I didn't enjoy it. Like, I became a vampire, realized people were attacking me. They were like, what? Maybe 5 NPC that would talk to me. I remember someone from the Mages Guild, possibly someone from the Telvanni, and the vampires themselves. So basically, the first thing I did was to do the quest to not be a vampire anymore, and that was it. And in Oblivion, I don't think the winter. No, thank you Streamlabs for this. I really need to clean up the announcement. No Streamlabs. The winter mod jam is finished, but you can come back in summer. We'll have a summer mod jam or spring. I'll be honest with you, the only reason why I want a spring mod jam is to get a mug. And then the winter one, like I want the 4 seasons of the mugs, but that's, sorry, I get sidetracked. Anyway, that's a pretty restore magica. That would be for the, is it the Unday that are the more magic oriented vampires? I don't even remember what clan I joined. Like, I did it once. I did not. Yes, thank you. And let me highlight your name so I can see. Cheesecake Scribbon. There we go. I really have to try and do something about that background so I can see better. No, Streamlabs, we're not voting for the theme. Burn is stealth and Quara is combat. I think I might have been Quara at the time. Right. Another mod we'll be testing today, Camonatone by Karis. Honestly, Karis has done a number of quest and faction mods, and they're all really good. Obviously, when you have a quest mod, I think, yeah, with 40 quests, when you have 40 quests, there's bound to be some minor dialogue issues, but then Karis always updates and fixes things very quickly. So, like, this is something I would download, you know, with my eyes closed. Look. But I've already downloaded it, so I won't do it again. But we'll play this one, not all of it, because quest mods are gonna take a lot of time. Then there is a set of helmets by Ruffin. During the live stream, I kept saying Ruffin, and then right at the end said, by the way, it's Ruffin. So now I'm telling you, it's Ruffin Vanguard. Change it in your head. I must say I'm quite drawn to these 3, essentially the ones that are closer to the helmet that I know. Nice. Like, you see my problem? We need to, like, normally when I do the mod of the week, I allow myself a top choice, sorry. a runner-up, maybe another runner-up or an honorable mention, something, but like 3 mods it's that's it. I shouldn't pick more than 3 mods a week. And already they look really good. This one, I might put it as an honorable mention. It's a simple house mod. It's a yurt somewhere close to an Ashlander camp. It's a first mod, and I really, 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 really like when people publish a mod for the first time. Judging by the screenshots, it seems to be, you know, like simply decorated, but in a way that makes sense. It's not completely bare. It's not too much either. There's a very comfy cushion right there. So judging by the screenshot, it looks good. Like, I like it. I'm not entirely sure about, you know, the actual furniture. The shelves, why not? But I think I remember a cabinet. Yeah, this is nice. I like it. It's not over the top, but it's decorated. Yeah, that one bothers me a little more because it doesn't feel very Ashlander-like. But I'm pretty sure the same mod, using OAAB assets, in particular the bamboo assets that have been recently added to OAAB, would be marvelous. But this is a nice, I think I will put this one as an honorable mention, because you'll tell me if you agree, guys. That's why we're doing that today, because I don't want the whole responsibility of choosing myself. But I would think that if you compare a simple, lovely house mod, like well done, neat. I haven't been in game to see if they were floaters and things like that, but based on the screenshots, it seems like it's a lovely little house mod, and a first mod, which is even better. But I think compared to a whole faction with, you know, some 40 quests. Now, of course, all the quests might not be huge quests, but still, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a big mod. Or compared to something that adds a whole new gameplay mechanic. I don't think it would be fair to say this is objectively the better mod, but it definitely deserves, you know, a little shout out. We'll take a look in game to see what it looks like. This one, oh gosh, you know how I like that. Everything that adds to your character. This is by Ring Comics, or Code Ring now, though it hasn't changed on the Nexus. That looks really nice. We'll test it in game, and I don't even want to read too much. You start the game, you go to Caius, and based on your stats, he's going to suggest a cover story for you. Essentially, he's going to say, oh, you should definitely join the Fighters Guild because you look like, you know, a strong guy. So that interesting. We have some clothes. They look good. Definitely looks good. Not super keen on that, but that's, you know, just me. The shirt, I like the shirt. I like the little pouches and all of that. We'll take a look in game. Also a very interesting mod, this time by Alice Redania. Pronounce it the way you want, guys. Now, Alice typically really focuses on writing and dialogue. That's really her very strong suit. But she's tried her hand at also overhauling the village. I see the addition of Velothi buildings, and from what I understand, it used to be a Velothi settlement, so it would make sense that some of them remained. Added some ruins, which also makes sense because it used to be much bigger. Based on the screenshots only, which is never a good way to, you know, assess a mod, I don't like that these ruin this bits, and that's Bethesda's fault, honestly. In the construction set, you have bits and pieces of ruin of something, but it doesn't match any style set. It's clearly not ruins of Hlalu or Redoran or even Velothi architecture or Stronghold, maybe. Like, I don't know. That's ruins of what? Do you know? To me, it doesn't feel like ruins of Velothi architecture. Doesn't feel like it. Anyway, we'll take a look at that. So there's a little bit of overhauling the village, but then there's a lot. Yeah, it's the pink color, the pinkish color. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Yeah. And is that a retexture? It might be retextured, but anyway, even vanilla, it's got that dark pink color thing. See? Is that a ruin of this? Baked in the sun? Anyway, this is worth taking a look. The dialogue, I know, will be good. We're gonna have a lot of background information about those NPCs, why they're here, how it is to live. There is an additional quest as well, so I'm curious to see that. This one, I know for sure. Tofu. What? Is that ruins of tofu? Is that an answer to my question? Oh, and very dark. Let me highlight you again. Orbital beetle. There you go. Now I know who's talking. What is the tofu? It's totally the ruins of tofu. Okay, let's go with that. In that case, it doesn't work. Now, OAAB pomegranate, for sure, this is going to be one of our, the hot files on the Nexus. Is it already? No, it's not yet. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, it is. Quite recently, just got there. I'm not surprised. Anything OAAB, it's going to be quality. It's going to be lore friendly. I don't know if it will pass the test of the most purist among us, but I think for anyone who cares about lore but is not extremely critical of anything that adds to it, so it's already a top 5. So then we have, very interesting. I mean, very interesting for me. I love houses. I love houses. And this, quite nice. Essentially, you have mannequins and you activate the mannequin and instantly, I believe everything you're wearing, boom, armor-wise, is going to be, make sure to brew a cup of perma. That's already a thing, my lord. It's already, like, you already have implemented pomegranate herbal tea, because yay. As long as Ashfall is up to date, yes. Okay. I don't have Ashfall installed on my testing install, but otherwise, I have it. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's something that I absolutely love, is when my mods, like when there's a synergy between mods. Like I can have Ashfall and I get, everything that comes with Ashfall. I'm not going to list it because it would take too much time. And no, don't be sad. Don't be sad. And then if you have OAAV pomegranate, you get those pretty pomegranates everywhere and it's very nice. But if you have the two of them together, you get more. That's what I call the synergy between mods. That's the right way to put it, right? And it's lovely. And you know what I like is the little bit of color. It's for me, it reminds me of when in a town overhaul in particular, you put lots of lanterns because you like those spots of color, and that does the same thing. So I like that. So this one we'll try because lovely. It also looked like a first mod. Let me check. Yeah, it is definitely a first mod. So you're definitely checking somebody's first mod. I like that. It's a quest. Dungeon and quest. So we'll take a look at that. Then another mod by the Wanderer. So the mannequins are the Wanderers. This one is a museum. I love the idea of museum. Absolutely love it. Based on the screenshot, we'll take a look in game. I am definitely not a big fan of the like real flesh mannequin style, though I am not a big fan of the segmented stone textured body either. I prefer wooden and better body, but that's me. So yeah, and as you can see, for every artifact, basically this is pretty. I want to see what's there. For every armor, there's a mannequin, and there's special areas for duemer things, and once you have everything, it's there. Everything is scripted and sexy and beautiful, so you don't have to place the items yourself. I like that, you know, magic. I'm guessing it also gets auto sorted there, the Daedric display, and when you have everything, boom. So the scripting is going to be really, really nice there. I think I would have liked. I mean, it's smart to use the tables and display. Like many people have done that. Heck, I've done that. But at the same time, the Wanderer is really, really good at creating models. He could have made new models as well for the displays. So it's not clearly, you know, a table. And cloud storage is a requirement. So these are the mods that we have to take a look at today. It must be wax statue, but still creepy, I agree. Yeah, like I can go with wax, but at the same time, if you have a wax mannequin or statue, would you want to put your Daedric armor on it, or you know, like even iron or anything a little heavy, anything at all? Would you want to put anything at all on it? But if you remember way back when the mod called House of Mannequins, grumble something. Now I think I really feel I've come to the point where I know too many mods and too many modders, and I can't keep them sorted in my head. So I remember part of the name or part of the mod name or the motto, but not both. But House of Mannequins had every mannequin you could dream of, including the skin or wax one. We can go with that. The wooden one, the ghost one, the skeleton one, the dancing one, like with the animation, you know, the dancing girl animations. So it was like every mannequin you could dream of. And I remember also Fliggerty made a mod where the mannequins, you could buy the mannequins, but they would look like you, like they would have your face and your hair. I don't remember the name of it at all, but at the time it was pretty amazing. I'm sure it would be a lot easier to do nowadays with Lua, though. Merlord, don't I see you, you're like, okay, time to go. I'm not making a not making a request for that mod. I don't think I would want mannequins to look like me all over my house. I'm happy with wooden dummies, really. That's fine. Right, time to install these and go in game. What do you say? Okay, we update everything. I'll install them through Rymash. It's gonna be easier. What I do is I sort them by modified, so all the new mods that I'm installing and testing are here. Says library is only Lua files. I'm guessing that's why there's, like, it tells me this, but there's nothing in this mod. There are things, I'm sure. Lib, oh. Lua has a library folder. Like, I haven't seen it used very often. Like, I remember the first Lua mod. Merlord, you will know much better than me, but I remember the first Lua mod made use of the lib folder, and then they didn't. Like, it was only the slightly outdated mod. Like that other skills. Anybody heard of that? Like, I just remember that the the folders were organized differently. But anyway, that's Soul Trapping. Wow, Soul Trapping doesn't even have an ESP. Let's take a quick look if we have some install and update all of the requirements, copy the contents of the archive into, okay, we should be good. We should be good. The only requirement is the library, an MGE that I need to update. Let's do this now. Let's do this now and avoid, you know, looking stupid because I can't run my Morrowind game. MW update. All the mods went to a different folder, still do because they've never been updated since, like that other skill thing. Alright, MWSE updated. Good. We won't have that problem. Camelotong by Keris. That is with an ESP. Let's take a look at the folder itself. I've seen on the screenshot, I've recognized the Ebony Warrior armor from Roofin. Yeah, so that's why we have extra assets. Yeah. Oh, actually, he added quite a few armor from, we have Roofin Vanguard's Daedric Robe, we have the Ebony Warrior, some assets from Enclave Killer, and T. That is not a suffix I recognize. Other skills goes into the lib folder, which is still used today. It's for common libraries, which is, yeah, not many people do that. And I'm sure I asked at some point, Merlord, is there any way that other skills could be merged in MWSE? I mean, think about it. Hear me out for a second. If it was merged, think about all the bug reports you would have of people telling you that Ashfall doesn't work, when in fact it's only that they did not install other skills. Well, skill module. Think about it. Like it's like a good 10% of the bug reports just gone. I'll merge it with yeah. I think that's fair. There's more and more mods using it, and I also think that maybe if it's part of MWSE, if it's part of all the functions that go with MWSE, it might encourage people to create skill mods as well, because it's there. Cappuccino. Good stuff. Good stuff. Martong. We'll need to check where we find those and where we start the quest as well. Camelotong. Makes sense. If you join the Twin Lamp, the Thieves Guild, or the Imperial Legion, they will not want you because they don't like each other. I'm trying to see where I begin. You will find yourself under the Kingpin, yes, but I would be surprised that you go straight to him. Aha, there we go. I'm gonna need some slightly bigger glasses, don't you think? Begin by asking for the latest rumor in Pelagia. Okay, good. And the Moratong helmets will be found to the game by them from Rudgul in the Moratong base in Vivek. Once you're rank 3, oh, it's gonna be a little, I think I'm gonna have to console cheat those into the game. That way we don't have to do the Moratong quest until we get to the 3rd rank. Just for the sake of saving time. Chaos gives you a cover story. Well, this one is easy. We know how to do it. Pure Lua mod again. This one, the packaging is a bit... Yeah. Rhymash gets confused when you put your mod in a folder with your mod and then data file. It goes, I can't see the mod. So we need to repack it. And we need to say that the mod is here. See, this is the mod. I believe MO2 does something similar. I haven't used MO2 in a bit. You know what? I am going to give it another go. simply because I like to sort of update what I think I know about things. It's a lot easier to, you know, comment on a program if I've looked at it in the last few months. Install. Where will I find those shirts? This is the set of playing the piece together. The issue and goal. The kit includes. So it goes. Oh, you get them. The ESP file is included. Clothes can be found in the census, so they're for free. That's okay. That's nice. Delasia, welcome back. A bit busy here, so I can't stay. But just wanted to say it's nice to have you back. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, even though you're busy. I appreciate it. I hope you've been well. You must be in a hurry. You didn't even try to sneak in. It's like no time to sneak in. Too much time. Can't do it. Oh, it takes too much time. All right, pomegranate. We want the core. What is the Wergutema patch? West. Better check the mod page. What do you think? Yum, that looks tasty. No install instructions there. There's a readme, I'm sure. Okay, let's look in there. Readme. Oh, we will go to Mount Asana, baby. Oh wow. I think you'll forgive me for not working out that where we're good to is in fact we will go to Mount Asana, baby. Like if you got it, you know, hats off to you. But I won't feel bad for not getting that one. Okay, I do not have it installed, so I don't need the patch. Therefore, only the core version for me. Thank you. Self-dressing mannequins. That's the new mod by a new modder that we'll take a look at. This is a requirement for the mannequin mod. That uses a lot of assets. Oh, even some assets from what? Oh, my container mod. So these are fine. What it means is that there is the mod replacer clothes robe jewels, which is something that I merged together. It uses that texture and this mod uses that texture, and I'm fairly certain it's the same thing. Aha, Denina, fair point, but I won't just yet, because this is mod of the week and I'm looking only at the mods from the very first week. Fortunately, Abbott's mod Smart Intervention was published yesterday, which is week 2. Like, honestly, look at that. There's already so many good mods published in the first week of February. It's gonna be hard to pick 1, 2, maybe 3. So I'm glad that Abbott's mod is for next week. And I'm hoping, guys, if you have that amazing mod you've been working on and you plan to publish it next week, wait another week so I don't have to choose between amazing mods. Thank you. Okay, let's install that. So what it means here is simply these are assets by Corana, and Corana has open perms on her stuff. These also, so that's fine. These are not real conflicts. Pocket Display Museum. I'm very, very curious about this one. It's essentially, there's a couple of Skyrim mods that have, there's one, I forgot, the Dragonborn Museum or something like that, where you can put all the items and display all the items, including modded items, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I think that's all of them. Test, test, test. We don't need you. Sorry, Remy. We're not testing your mod right now. And all of these are the mods that I'm testing, so I'm calling it test. Ooh, my OAAB. I'll have to check. Maybe I don't have the absolute latest OAAB, and maybe the pomegranates are not in there. We'll see. I definitely last updated the 5th. Okay, very recent. Thank you. Clearly. It's gonna be a slightly bigger download. You were good. Good. Thank you for letting me learn from your mistakes. What I'm doing is essentially I'm overwriting the older version. Easier for me to keep track that way. And basic install. Thank you. All right, let's go in the game already. Not yet. We have to merge the list, merge the object. Do I need to rerun distant land? Yeah, I do. We do have some exterior cells as well. So let's do that. So Merlord, while I have you here, what mod has your attention these days? I got of yours, or I mean, maybe there's someone else's mod that really caught your attention as well. But like, which mod are you motivated to work on? No. There we go. We should have everything there. New asphalt backpacks mostly. Oh, those are so pretty. Didn't you already push that update? Oh, trying to find a way to skin them properly. Okay, so you're back in Blender then. Is that how it is? Back in Blender for a little bit. There are 2 packs released. I saw that. I haven't played the game in a month. Like, it's like, don't tell anyone. I will lose whatever good reputation I might have within the Morrowind community. Like, oh yeah, she knows her stuff. Haven't played the game in a month. I haven't updated my game in a month. And like 3 months ago, I started a new install, but obviously it's completely outdated by now, so I guess I'll have to start over. Okay, stop complaining. Let's merge object. Oh no, I didn't check the load order. I mean, it shouldn't be a big problem. The new mods will be at the end, which is fine. Just don't tell anyone. Yeah, okay, we now have merge objects right at the end. Yeah, you see all the new mods are at the end, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the load order. We're gonna use mash lists. For my game, I still stick to test3 command to make my level list, because it also fixes a couple of things like summoning spells and some debugged fog spell. I'm not even like, it does a few more things than merge, but for us that is good. And we said we need to do our distant land, so let's do this. That is going to take a little bit of time, but at least during, you know, when I'm recreating my distant land, I can tell you about Morrowind 20th anniversary. Otherwise, I will forget. You don't have anything. I kind of doubt that Karis added things to exterior cells. His mods tend to be 100% dialogue and new NPC, but not so much landscaping. But you never know. So I'm putting it there. We don't want that. We don't need that. This won't be a thing. Won't be a thing. Definitely, definitely. Shirt, no. Helmet, no. There we go. Continue. Same thing as last time. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit of time, but that's fine. Let me tell you about Morrowind 20th anniversary. How do I do that? There's two things happening for Morrowind's 20th anniversary, which is in May, by the way. I don't know exactly. I'm sure Black F Guy would say it's the 15th. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But there's two things happening. The first one, so far, 171 people have shared a Morrowind memory, something that happened to them in game. Now, I can zoom in a bit so it's easier to read. I did give some examples, like how you got massacred by a rat outside of Seydanine. Been there, done that. When you realize that there were, dozens of cliff racers following you, that sort of thing. May 1st, thank you, Baka. May 1st. Now I'll try to remember. Try. If not, I'm relying on you guys. You're my auxiliary brain. That's what it is. And like a external hard drive. That's you. You're my external hard drive. Anyway, so Morrowind Stories, things that happen to you in the game, memorable things. It doesn't have to be a 20-year-old memory, because if that was the case, I would have a hard time remembering precisely. It could be something that happened to you yesterday as you were playing the game. It can be something that happened to you when you were playing the game with the mod. It doesn't have to be the first time you played Morrowind what happened, okay? Anywhere between now and 20 years ago, essentially. So there's already a lot of people who replied. Some of them are cool to come and talk during your live stream, so that's something to talk about. A few of them, quite a lot of them, added a screenshot as well, so that makes the memory even more fun to share. All of these memories will be proofread, Denina. I'll help. Okay, they'll be proofread, and then they will be neatly edited into a magazine-like format. For this Vadenfell stage is I was gonna say helping out, but he'll be doing it. He's not helping, he's doing it. So the final outcome is going to be a PDF. I believe we're going to make two, one with all the stories, but it's a lot of them, and then another one like with more curated content. I'm sure, I haven't read all of them just yet, but I'm sure there's going to be quite a few. Ooh, I see Julian. Yeah, I've seen quite a few about Julian, which makes me happy. And Julian is actually a Morrowind NPC. He's not a mod anymore. But I'm sure there's going to be a few about cliff racers and Dagoth Ur and Vivek and guards. So these will be put together, or the best one will be taken, because they will be essentially more or less the same story. So that's the first thing happening. The second thing happening is I was talking with Zero Fox, and as we were talking and getting really, really hyped, we realized that sure, in the modding community, we know each other quite well, and then obviously you guys in the chat, we know each other quite well, but it's still like our little bubble. And I realized that if we wanted to paint a reasonably accurate picture of Morrowind after 20 years and what it represents for a lot of people, for me it's easy. It's mods playing the game and talking to you guys. But if you talk to well, anyone else who's not a modder, it's going to be inspiration from their art. It's going to be hours of coding trying to recreate the game in Skyrim, or recreate the game in a completely different engine with Open Morrowind. See what I mean? Like, we have all those communities around Morrowind, but I don't think we really interact. So that's a long introduction. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to keep it short. It's hard. So what I really want to do is talk to all kinds of people, not just modders and players, because we know those people. No, not just those people, but also people who are contributing to Tamriel Rebuild. It's a mod, I know, but it's a big project. Tamriel Rebuild, Skywind, more Oblivion. I know. You're gonna go, ooh, Oblivion. Whatever. More Oblivion is part of the Morrowind legacy. Like the people working on More Oblivion, they love Oblivion, but they love Morrowind too. So they're part of the team as far as I'm concerned. Even, are you ready for that, guys? Even Elder Scrolls Online. I'm sorry, some people discovered Morrowind through the Elder Scrolls Online, and that's part of the Morrowind legacy, so I'll talk to them too. You don't have to listen, I guess. Anyway, so that is, no, I should go there. That's the second part. I'll be talking to a whole bunch of people. Here's the list. Darkev Guy has agreed to talk to me, so that's really, really cool. Dave Humphrey. Now, Dave Humphrey, you might remember the furniture mod, but also he founded the unofficial Elder Scroll pages, so we'll be talking together. Denina, you know Denina, you know her as a mother. You probably, bonjour. I like that, Madame Danae. I like that respect. Decameron, how are you? You probably know that Denina for the mods, possibly the fan fiction. What you don't know is that she was not more an admin, Denina, correct me, an admin for Fault Elder Scrolls, where people would share fan fiction. Also a moderator for Planet Elder Scrolls. If you're not as old as me, then you won't know what is Planet Elder Scrolls, but that's fine. Anyway, so she'll have lots of insights from the Danae stream chat. That's a very good place to know Denina as well. But there's more to her. So we'll learn a little more about that. And it's not so much about the people, but how did I didn't put it there. Yes. The question that I will be asking them is, what was your Morrowind journey like and where has it taken you? So me, I would say I play the game and I talk to people on stream, and that's great. Denina has met all kinds of people, writing things, a different experience from mine, and I want to hear about that. There is also Dominik Stankovic. I hope it's a ch. I'm influenced by the Slovak language. He's from Croatia though, who's an artist who does, I'll have to show you guys. I absolutely adore his art. Recognize this? I think it's beautiful. And this? Good, I don't have to do anything. Okay, that is not Morrowind. It's more like cyberpunky things. I still love it. I still love it though. No, my watch, I cannot stand up right now. This is not Morrowind either. It's still beautiful though. Moonmouth, we looked at that. And I talked to him, and he's super hyped to talk about Morrowind and celebrate the 20th anniversary. And he wants to make more Morrowind art. So there's going to be some new things. But if you like the style, go ahead and check him out. Very, very cool. So we'll be talking with Dominik as well. Nomi, who is now in charge of Tamriel Rebuilt. Ilona, also an artist. I really like her style. You might recognize it. Vegeto made a replacer, portfolio website, made a replacer. Let's go gallery, Elder Scrolls. That's the style. I like that, to be honest. Like even the simpler ones, I really like that. I think the first thing she did was the way shrines for different parts. That's the one. This is the one that Vegeto used for the main screen, title screen. God, I can't speak. The title screen for Morrowind. But I really like her style, so we'll be talking to her as well. Merlord, might have heard. well-respected member of the Morrowind modding community. Mickey on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the videos. I'll be talking to Sai, and I realize I put Sai, but it's incomplete. It is Sai 2A, who's the current lead for the Open Morrowind project. Rubberman, in the modding circles, you know Rubberman does all kinds of models and mods. Trainwiz started making Morrowind mods, moved on to make, I don't think he's done Morrowind in a long time, moved on to make Skyrim mods, and he's also creating his own game, Underspace. Like, it's more science fiction, less my cup of tea, but it looks pretty cool. And Verayax, yeah. Verayax replied to me today, and I was so hyped. I'll tell you the whole story, guys. I was looking for a way to contact him, and the only way I found was PM on Twitch. And I have my little blurb ready, like, hi, I'm doing a project for this, and it's that, like, it's quite long, you know. And I sent him the PM, but Twitch just cut it. And I was like, oh. So I had to send 3 PMs as big as Twitch would let me. And I was like, oh my God, I completely botched that. It doesn't look, you know, serious or professional at all. But he replied to me today, and yes, he'll be pleased to talk to me about Morrowind. So I was super happy. Yeah. And that's exactly, you see, like those people, some people, they do different things, and then I want to know what Morrowind means for them or to them. 2-Bit Matt, who's a co-writer for Skywind, and Zix, who did a lot for Vivek. I think he's the one who created Vivek in Skywind. And I'm waiting to hear from a few more people, including this guy. He hasn't replied to me. He's been ignoring me a lot, but I'm not giving up. You should know me. I'm a teacher. I'm a streamer and a pitbull. I don't let go. So there you go. That's Morrowind 20th anniversary. Do you think? Yeah, yeah. Our distant land is generated. So anyway, oh, I should put those in the chat. Check out there, for example. Oh, put that in here. That is the form to contribute a memory. To contribute a memory, that is the form to add questions to the people we've just mentioned, as well as suggest more people. I've had a couple of suggestions, and I'm getting in touch with the people. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this is about Morrowind 20th anniversary. Let's take a look at the game. Do you have Null Cascade ignoring questions? You can relate to that. I'll be honest with you, Seth. I feel for you guys. Like people like Merlord, Null. Greatness 7, a little less, because Greatness is smart. Doesn't put mods on the Nexus himself, so people don't get in touch with him directly. Very, very smart move. But I don't want to imagine what the amount of PMs you're getting left and right. Yeah, I don't envy you. But hey, let's take a look at the game. This is good. Let's go. Of course, I have not tested any of it, so yeah, that's fine. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we'll be able to test straight away the Traveler Show because it's in the census office, and Caius gives you a cover story. After that, I'll have to alt tab a little bit to see how to get started. Initialize data. Initialize. There we go. Yeah, we're skipping that. One day I really ought to watch the intro again. I don't think I've watched it completely in years. Probably years. We'll do a quick Ashton Mother. Yeah, that's us. We're a bard, why not? Who cares? Who cares? I will cheat anyway. We'll probably use God mod. Yeah, perfect. Say the name, please. Rotterdam, hello, welcome back. Yes, hello. Right. We read that the traveler's shirt is in the census office. You know how I am absolutely crap. Oh, I need to switch screen. Oh, thank you, Zero Fox, hi. Guys, what would I do without you? I'm telling you, auxiliary brain. You are my auxiliary brain. Game capture and Morrowind. Oh, that's probably not. Morrowind. What am I doing? There we go. Thank you for letting me know. And no, Rotterdam, it's not a Reddit stream. I just linked to the post on Reddit about Morrowind's 20th anniversary. So click on the link, read it. It's my post. It's not a bad one, I promise. There it is. Hey, let's try this on. How I like having new clothes. I think I will prefer this hood. Yeah. I really like the cloak. The pouches are neat. I think I like the asymmetry of the cloak. The cloak is physiqued, which is nice. Do you remember like the very first cloaks that we had in game? And you had the NPC and the cloak would be like that. It was absolutely horrible, and I used it because that's what you know, cloaks look like. That's the only way. You are supposed to tell us, yeah, no, Streamlabs, pay attention, Streamlabs. I just talked about the 20th anniversary. Guys, you took notes, you know. If you want more information, Reddit, both Reddit Elder Scrolls, it's more than both, it's Reddit Elder Scrolls, Reddit Morrowind, and Test3 Mods Reddit. They have the post there. It's on Discord. I will have to see about posting on other Morrowind related Discord, but you know, it's there. Oh, yes, I have to tell you about the Udi. Please, let's look at the mod, but remind me in a few minutes. I definitely want to tell you about the Udi. Must not forget. Background, duties. You want me to go and talk to Caius Casares? Alright then, I'll do that. I cannot remember how it was before we had Null Cascades mods to grey out the topics that we've used. It's just like, click on all of them just in case the NPC has something new to say. I saw something about wares, by the way. Looks like this mod needs versification. Yeah, I definitely need to take a look at how the items are set. You know, especially with better body clothing. especially with female clothing, a shirt, I don't think that's the case here. No, this is a real shirt. A lot of better body clothing, the shirt would actually use the ankle slot. Don't ask me why. So it wouldn't go with pants, like it's just a big mess. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. I hope I'll be able to add it into wares. Hey David, welcome back. Yeah. But hang on, Rotterdam. The Nexus actually is quite old as well. And if I'm not mistaken, they started out with Morrowind mods. Except the place to go was Planet Elder Scrolls. Yeah, let's go to Chaos Crusaders. You know, I was gonna go to Arils and see what gear he's got for me and try to think about my backstory, but that's not what we're doing. We're testing mods. So this, really love it. Really love it. Like I'm not gonna play without it. But is it mod of the week? This week is going to be terrible, guys. It's like 10 mods and they're all really, really good. Let's see.
Where would you like to go?
Don't shout in my ear, you dumber. Look at that. I'm in Balmora. I don't have my FPS. Did I have this? Oh, bummer. I forgot to remove it. I don't have my FPS showing, but it feels like a good 30. 30 FPS in Balmora. The dream. The absolute dream. Yeah, good style, good fashion. That works. No clipping. That's because I forgot to disable Epic Balmora when I rerun my Distant Land. Because this is my testing install where I install, remove a lot of mods. So I missed that one. I did, but I forgot that one. Okay, Caius. Caius is supposed to give me a cover story. What? Yes, I am Caius Casadis, but what do you mean you were told to report? Well, yeah, I was told to report to you. There it is. Have it. Nana, welcome. So far, that looks pretty orders. There we go. First thing, Pilgrim. I picked Pilgrim class. I thought I picked Bard. You're new, and you look it. He has 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own and look for freelance work or travel. Then, when you're ready, come back. Okay, that's vanilla line. Based on your skill, if you feel like you can handle the risk, information from Great House Telvanni would be useful, but be warned, should you be found out, the Imperial City's prison will seem like a fond memory compared to what they will do. Okay, nice. Caius, hey Sai, welcome back. Actually, not back. It's the first time I see you here, right? Welcome on in. Lovely to see you. We just talked about the anniversary. So I'm not going to repeat it because I think I talked about it for 40 minutes? I don't know, guys. You tell me. I don't remember. Missing a comma. Yeah, I think, because there was a bit funny there. So that is, I believe, vanilla, though I don't know why he calls me Pilgrim. I'm pretty sure I'm a bard. And that's the addition. Based on my skill, he recommends a great house. And my journal has been updated. What do you say? That's vanilla. That's vanilla. So am I truly a pilgrim? No, I'm a bard. Caius, you gotta, you know, go easy on the skooma. Clearly. All right. Anyway, I like that. Oh, he always says pilgrim. That makes sense. Maybe I got confused because there's also the class Pilgrim. Let me see. He doesn't care about class. Yeah, you're right. I went straight to Pilgrim. My bad. Wazebear, hello. I'm so happy you got Verayax on board. His interactive Morrowind Let's Play was legendary. You know, I completely agree with you. That was one of my inspiration for my permadeath. Ooh, the tapestry has been eaten by worms. My permadeath, when I start, I roll handicaps and goals, and Verayax interactive. No, there was the interactive one that I like, but there was also the one where he would roll for goals like kill X, Y, Z, do this, do that, and that was definitely a source of inspiration for me as well. His next 24-hour stream happens in approximately 2 months. Last week, coincidence? I don't know, maybe. I'll ask him. I hope I'll remember to ask him. You know what? Please, back out. Put that in the form. Like, that's a really good question, and I would love to remember to ask him if his next 24 hour, I can't imagine it, guys. How do you do a 24-hour stream? Huh? Like, yeah, I can do 12. But then, you know, the next day, don't ask me to do anything. Anything, you know, too demanding. Going back to work, no problem. Oh, you missed the first part because of the meeting. Never mind, like, we've been mostly chatting today, honestly. But anyway, looking forward to talking to you. I don't have my calendar here, but sometimes this weekend, I'm sure. Right. That was a Ring Comics mod where Chaos Cosades recommends a faction. You know what I want to do? I want to create a new character and see what else is going to recommend, but we're going to leave it at that. All right, let's find out what other mod are we going to look at. Do we want to try the Npc Soul Trapping? We do, don't we? You can enable, disable as an MCM. Well, let's go take a look at that then. Mod config. This mod lets you soul trap NPCs. It also adds black soul gems to the games if desired. By default, an NPC soul is worth 10 times its level. They can be fully adjusted. Black soul gems have a chance to appear instead of a grand soul gems in random loot. That's oh, thank you very much for the follow, Sai, before you went back to work. Appreciate it. We do we? I don't know, like, I looked at these guys' mods before and they were amazing. They were amazing. Oh yes, Morrowind has an MCM now, and this is a tiny one, but when we do permadeath, where I have a much bigger... No, Streamlabs, we're not voting on themes. I forgot to disable that. Like, there's hundreds of mods now, and you can configure them right here, which is very cool. Seth, since I have you here, tell me, what do I need? I need a soul trap spell. I need a... There we go. Soul trap spell. I need a black soul gem. There we go. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say that I also need to be pretty decent at conjuration. Like 100. I figured the Morrowind modding scene was pretty set, so good. Oh, Zayesha, you're in for a treat. I would say that in the last 2 to 3 years, there's always been mods coming out regularly for Morrowind. Dark Elf Guy usually looks at the stats, but typically there are more new mods for Morrowind than for Oblivion. And then because the script extender MWSE about 3 years ago now, added Lua that allowed modders who know Lua and coding and programming to do incredible things, like things you cannot imagine for Morrowind. Things, if you were on the old Bethesda forum, people would say, hey, do you think it's possible to do this? People would say, no, never, not happening. It's hard-coded. And now it's possible. So, like, really? Go ahead, install the game, get a few mods going, and see for yourself. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. In the best way possible. The Lua invasion, yes. Drag Zagato on YouTube, welcome on in. I hope it's not too lonely on YouTube, but I really appreciate you being there. You can select if you wanted to work with any standard soul gems. Yes, you do not need OAAB, but if you have OAAB, then it's gonna work, right? So here we go. I have some black soul gems. Lovely. I have a picture. I don't know where that comes from. I have a soul trap spell. Okay. And just because Chaos Cosades called me a pilgrim and I really didn't like that. No, don't load. How is my game loading? Where are you taking me? What did I cast? Oh, I'm in the mannequin place. I swear I cast Soul Trap. And I got sent to the mannequin place. Abdu Sharif, welcome on in. Also on YouTube, lovely. Good, so it's not too lonely on YouTube. Anyone else on YouTube? Hi to you. Yeah. Okay, we want some light. I think that's the first thing we want. It's a bit dark in there, isn't it? Okay, you think that's the purgatory? I mean, it's full of mannequins. So, I don't know. Yes, the mod is, I can even give you the link to it. It's a new mod by the Wanderer, and it's called the Pocket Museum. I put the link in the chat so you can there we go. I can try to cast a different spell, but I want to give myself a lovely Ring of Azura so I can see what's happening. Ring of Azura and... oh crap, which one is the real Azura star? We'll find out. I took one of each. You noticed the live stream and could not resist. I like that. I like that. Okay, so that's the museum. Looks good. My NPCs are looking at me. Mannequins looking at me. It's an old issue. That's the way it is. But I need an NPC to cast a spell on them. Also, when I want to come back, I don't know how I come back. It's TW Pocket Museum. Okay, we'll be able to find it again. They're not as creepy as Skyrim. No, you know when they... there we go. When they look at you, except this one, she's completely ignoring me. Snobbish Alpha. Snobbish Breton. And... so there are no wooden mannequins here. Alright. Let's go back to Balmore. Right. Yeah, the mannequins, it's that's just the way it is. Alright. So we want to try another spell. I don't know another spell, but we can probably work something out. Yeah, typically the mannequins, they have a skip anim on them. And a paralysis, a constant paralysis for good measure, you know? Oh, sorry. At the same time, the mod just came out, and you're like, as a modder, you know that. Like, you make the best mod you can, and you try to think about all the situations, but realistically, you can't. So it's when people start playing it because they do things that you didn't think of trying, and that's when that's when you...
I'm listening.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sure. I mean, I don't need to join. Sorry. Force of habit. You get here, you join. And you loot that chest. I'm not playing, I'm testing. I'm just gonna get a spell. 275. I'm testing with a mysticism spell. Yeah. That also takes me to the museum. The problem is that the animation is decoupled from AI, so even if you disable the AI, they still look at you. But if they're paralyzed, they won't. I think the constant paralysis does the trick. Anyway, Seth, I tried another spell, and it also teleported me. The question is it any mysticism spell? Alright. So, well, it's a good idea to message the Wanderer. He's on the Morrowind modding community Discord. And let him know, because that is a little game breaking. So how on earth am I going to soul trap? Is there a menu for the museum? I don't see one. That's a big oof. Yeah, but that's you know, that's how you... Could I yeah, you want to find out if it's an enchantment, if the same issue happened? Actually, I would be curious to see if casting from a scroll would have the same effect. I guess the museum... No, the museum is MWSE. Fairly certain. I haven't looked at it. Seth is looking at the code, so he'll tell you for sure. MWSE, yeah. Okay, what do we need to make an enchanted item? My favorite mod as a modder and tester is the cheat menu. I will petition QQQBBB to rename that. Really. I want a ground soul gem with Vivek. What? There we go. What do I want? Tons of money. Do I have a weapon? Hopefully she's got a simple weapon that I can buy. Do you have a... You do not have a dagger. Fine, I'll cheat. Exactly. That is the name of the mod. Very legitimate and not cheating menu for testing purposes only. That's what I wanted to be called. Cheat menu. I'm a bard, right? So I'm gonna get myself a blade of some sort. Such as... Not the bipolar blade. That's a little ebony blade. Brilliant. Oh crap, it's already... What is... It's a special item already? I didn't know.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
I don't know where that comes from. Sorry. I was greedy and I tried to go for a lovely sexy item and I took one that's already enchanted. I want to enchant my steel club. with the Soul of Vivek, with a Soul Trap, cast when strike on touch, and you're gonna last for a bit. Okay, back to Caius. Back to Caius. He's still, you know, really angry in his little house over there. Fortunately, this is a testing install, so Caius cannot follow me. Otherwise, when we do permadeath and role-playing challenges, NPCs go through doors and they don't give up. Unless they're really dumb. It sometimes happens, and I like that. I am ready. I am ready, Caius. You do believe in strong enchantments? Yeah, I just... Oh. He cast a spell on me that sent me back to the museum. That is a curse. I think frankly the only way I'll be able to test soul trapping is by disabling the museum mod. Yeah. You can't beat Caius. Yeah, you can check out, but you can never live. Ta-da. This is a story for the Twilight Dimension. Alright, while we're here, let's take a look at the museum. What I would like to know, if I dispose and money, display your own items. Okay. Let's take a look at the museum before I disable the mod, and then we'll be able to soul trap normally. Alright, so I like the fact that this is to display armor, but you also have a bit of lore and, you know, background information on things. What display is that? Daytrick armor. You're already there. I think to test this mod, oops. TWOS Sky, missing an asset there. To test this mod, I'm gonna wait until there's an update for it. There's no point testing a mod when COC Pelagiat, sure. No point testing a mod when there are issues with it, because I know the final product is going to be pretty neat. Especially if you're a pack rat and you like to not just put everything, you know, pile things up in your house as some people do, but actually put them on display so they look pretty. And then you even have the nameplate that tells you what's what. Alright, let's leave the game. And and disable the mod, which was pocket display. There we go. Launching the game again. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I forgot to disable the mod jam announcement. That's how often I like to fiddle with my chatbots and everything. Also, the mod jam stream was the last mod jam I did before today. If you found, yeah, I completely agree, especially the Daedric, like when you get a whole set, personally, I would want to display everything. I'm going to give you an example in my house mod that I never finished. But in my house mod, there's a mannequin for every type of armor, a place for every weapon, like even, you know, a chitin dagger, it's there, it's on display. And I also have a display for bottles. Yep, every bottle in the game, you can feel the display and you have all the bottles in the game. You can collect the plates, glasses and cups. It's like Yes, I know. I removed the file. Don't be upset. I should have cleaned the save game at least. I'm being super barbaric with my Morrowind right now. Please do not do that to your Morrowind. Do not disable a mod and then load your save game like that.
There is someone
It's no
watching
good.
me.
It's
I
not
can
good.
tell.
All right. Let's go back to Chaos Casares. It is a Hoarder's Dream home, yeah. And I did it all with Morrowind scripting. So it's not hard script to do, because if it was, I wouldn't do it. It's just incredibly tedious. You say, if this very specific weapon is in that very specific chest, then enable that other very specific item that looks like the weapon. And if another specific weapon, and so on and so forth. Oh, I'm not in God mod. Oof. It's okay. It's okay, we're good. I might be in God mode, but Caius is, you know, I mean, look at him. Caius is by default a god. Therefore, I can't hit him. Let's cheat. Yeah, no weapon skill, exactly. I mean, I could use the spell also. Let's cheat anyway. Let's go for it. Blunt. I am in fact an expert, guys. I should have told you. Had you known, you wouldn't be an idiot. Okay, it's a soul trapped.
What?
Well, he's dead. Yeah, I know, the thread. The thread. Ooh. I did not trap... Oh, hang on. No, I didn't trap the soul. What did I do wrong, Seth? I had a soul trap effect on him. Do I have the correct soul gems? OAAB, which is compatible. What did I do wrong? Let's go kill someone else. I did do that before the stream. I can double check because, well, better. You just got here to witness murder. Self-defense. Good morning. Welcome on in. I'm pretty sure I updated my MWSE. It is possible. No, showcase. That's good. Yeah, no. MWSE updated, and I am currently in my showcase because you see I have Morrowind clean indie modding new perma show vanilla. Yeah, too many Morrowind. Yeah, I did put Vivek soul in a Grand Soul Gem, but Vivek works because Vivek is a creature. So even in vanilla, you can soul trap Vivek. Yeah, Vivek is set as a creature. It's not a person. Apparently, he's not even a god. He's a creature. Vivek and Almalexia. Who else is a creature? Vivek, Amalexia, Dagoth Ur, obviously a creature. Sotasil, a creature. Hersin is a creature. You tried and you were able. I'll try again, or on a different NPC, because we've been like, also I've been, you know, fiddling with things. So it really could be on my end, Seth. All right. So I'll have to load something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a new game, okay, to eliminate some of the factors. That's my main reason. The second one is then I can talk to Chaos Casares and see what cover story he's going to give me this time. If I'm a spell sword, for example. Let's go. No. I thought I was going to take a shortcut. I still need to talk to the captain. Oh god, I'm slow. Isn't Somersil just an activator? Oh, you might be right. Unsure. You know why? Because I have never talked to Somersil. Yeah. The one time I played the Tribunal DLC, I had Somersil Expanded installed.
Go ahead, stranger.
And I could not finish. My character died. As in, I decided to retire her. So I've never actually seen Somersil in game. And once again you go, what? And she pretends to know Morrowind? She's never talked to Somersil? Man, no, go ahead, be outraged, but stay here.
Where would you like to go?
Let me try to remember what water I have. It's on the Nexus. I believe it's been uploaded or updated by Runstam quite recently. And I mock you for never having been a vampire. Yep. Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do, right? Okay, the Streamlab thingy, I have to remove it. It's annoying me. That's it. That's it, Streamlab. I'm shutting you up. The winter mud jam is over. You want another confession from me? After the mud jam, I sent the games to everyone who took part and timers. The games to everyone who took part, and then I sent the mug to the winners. One for Seth, who was the winner, and one for Julius, who won the random draw as a judge. And to both of them, I sent the spring mud jam mug instead of the winter mud jam. And I was like so disgusted with myself. Alright, what do I want to disable? I want to disable... vote for a theme, we don't want that, and submit a mod, we don't want that. I fixed it. You just accepted the fact that you want 2 mud jams. Now, personally, and Zero Fox knows both mugs, the winter version and the spring version. Personally, I think that the spring with the orange inside looks even better. But still, I was still, yeah. Oh well. Chaos Cosmetics, here we go. Let's do this now before I forget. That's it. That's me. Absent-minded, I've always been. And the worst part, because I know I am really quite absent-minded, I expect the worst from me. So sometimes I would leave home and walk to the station and go, oh, crap, I forgot whatever. And I would run back home and look for, I don't know, say my phone, look for it everywhere and go, crap, what did I do with it? Only to realize that I never forgot about it. But I expect myself to be absent-minded and to forget so many things all the time, even when I don't. Pathetic. Oh well. You know what we say in French? Quand on n'a pas de tête, on a des jambes. Right? Soul Trapper. Any idea what that translates into? Quand on n'a pas de tête, on a des jambes. There we go. Right, Caius. I report to you. Or, instead, I could say, quand on n'a pas de tête, on utilise cheat mode. Quand on n'a pas de tête, on a des jambes means when you don't have a head, you need to have legs. I believe if I look for something, package, coded package for no, package for Chaos Cosalis, that looks good. Boom boom, none the wiser. There we go. You only studied Germanic languages. Yeah, French. Right. Yes. Give me orders. There we go. Based on your skills, I cannot really recommend any faction. You should try freelance adventuring, but be warned, traveling in Vardenfell is no stroll in the garden. I heard the expression stroll in the park, or actually walk in the park. That works. So as a spell sword, as a Dunmer spell sword, he didn't really know what I should do. For this, Caius, for not knowing what I should do.
This is pointless. Give in.
Oh, you know what I did, Sam? And that might be the problem. I console killed him. Do you think that could be the reason why it didn't work? That is the reason, right? Well, you see, I created the issue, but I also solved it. How about that? It has to be the actual damage that kill him. Makes sense. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pretend that I am amazing with an axe. And I'm gonna give myself a weapon because currently I have none. No, we're not back to square one. It's just that I need to kill him for real. Not the axe. Not use the console to kill him, which is what I did. Come on, Caius. Don't resist. Oh, that tickles. My favorite is the note when they go, Well, he's pretty strong, isn't he? Come on. Come on. I didn't get a soul gem. Oh my god. Let's have coffee. Promise you, it is not on purpose. This could be, you know, a one-man show entitled "The Absent-Minded Woman." The tribulation of the absent-minded mother. Not even. That's me. That's just. Gosh. Okay. Nothing happened. We're cool. Hi, Caius. Hello. Nothing happened. Nothing to see. But that's the whole point. Like, that's what happens when we test the mods. Like, really, my intention is to. That's what I was saying, right? When you make the mod, you try to think of all the possible things that people do. But players are always going to try different things. So yeah, we find cool things and we find issues as well. Okay, hi. Hello.
Surrender now and I might let you live.
No, guys. You're cornered. Literally. I should have taken an NPC that's easier to kill so you don't have to go through the whole process again. Yeah, I decided to illustrate what I was saying, you know, with action. Because words are easy. I have trapped a soul! Damn right! Caius Casadix. Soul capacity 250? That is not much, is it? I mean, Vivek is way better. Yeah. A bit hard on the old boy, yeah, like... Sorry, Caius. Sorry, Caius. You know what? I'll resurrect him. And by the way, I can show you one other mod. It's my own. I'm promoting my mod with wares. Every time you play a game, NPCs have their clothes randomized. So right now, Caius is wearing this, and now he's wearing. He's missing shoes. He's wearing different clothes. Okay.
How wonderful. Another tourist.
Wonderful indeed. Okay. So yes, the value of the soul gem is 10 times the level of the NPC. Meaning that if you kill Fargoth, who's level 1, you get a soul as powerful as a rat. Think about it. Like, is it worth committing murder and joining the dark side for a soul as... Sorry. Getting lots of messages. A soul as valuable as rats? I don't know. Of course there's the joy of killing Fargoth, I guess. We do have a little bit of money. Oh, come on.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Well, I can't afford it. I can't afford it, but as you can see, I can. I mean, let's make myself rich. Rich, I say. That rich. And now I have an axe enchanted with soul trap, so I can rinse and repeat and get all the souls I want from anywhere. Well, that looks like a solid mod for mod of the week, honestly. But it's 11, guys. My goodness. Why did I ever think that I could showcase or talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mods in 3 hours? What was I thinking? So Pocket Museum is not going to be mod of the week because currently it doesn't work well with other mods. That's other things that we talked about. What is a strong contender? And you guys help me for mod of the week. This one, it's nice. Oh, Camonatong, definitely. Honestly, for me, between all the mods that we have, it's between Npc Soul Trapping, because it's a gameplay mechanic that we've been dreaming for a long time. It's integrated in the game super smoothly, unless you're me and you mess it up all the time. But then Caris's Camonatong is going to be quite impressive, I think. So let's go back. Let's see the beginning of it. Npc Soul Trapping, yes. The Npc Soul Trapping is actually documented. Yeah, I believe it is in... Is it in corpse preparation? I am definitely not really good with lore. Like, I have some ideas. But like the black soul gems that exist, it is in the lore, it's a thing, it's just never been added into Morrowind. So it is lore friendly and it's done in a very immersive way. All right. Well, I am now armed. COC Pelagiad, because we need to talk to someone in Pelagiad about latest rumors to start the Camonatong quest. Another day, another person looking for hired help. Svalding at the Halfway Tavern is apparently looking for some help in clearing out a bandit cave. Okay. Right, that's all he's got to say. I talked to Melchior with some sort of mod to generate black soul gems via Silver Silk reverse engineering. Huh. The thing is, like, I know there's been quite a few thread in various, lore forums or lore Reddit about the soul gems and how they were created. So I don't know. I don't know how they work, and would Sothesil be the one to you know, find out? We want to talk to someone. No. 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 Yes.
You're on, Your Honor. Don't
Yes.
press your luck.
Questions?
There are 3 non-black soul gem creation methods: Sothesil's methods, Molite Val's Cold Harbor Realm, and the Shade of the Revenant as seen in Oblivion. Okay, so we do have some information. It would be really cool to be able to craft soul gems, honestly, especially black ones, but even like regular ones. You can handle yourself. Would you like to make some honest gold? Oh, that feels like fishing so much. I know it's a mod for the Kamonatong, but hey, you heard me right. This is a cave full of smugglers that needs clearing, and no one else was dealing with them, so I figured I would step up. Wow. Unfortunately, I'm a little rusty these days, so I thought I might hire someone else to do it instead. I will give you 50 gold to clear it out. 50 gold? Geez, if I wanted to be badly paid, I'd go to the Fighters Guild. Okay. Punamu. Punamu is the one just south, I think.
Where's that slave? Here not long
Come
ago.
on. Like, the only faction that has interesting quest rewards, I think, is the Telvanni. Because at least they teach you spells that can be useful if you don't know them already. I don't know. You tell me, guys. What faction has the best quest rewards? To be fair, the rat quest, you are given 100 septims, which is pretty generous. I'll admit. Do I still have my god mod? I do, right? Yes. Let's keep it that way. I hope that's the cave. The Tribunal Temple has some really nice stuff for rewards. What do they have, for example? I've done the quest once. Hear me out. Every time I play, I join and they say, oh yes, do the pilgrimage, and I go, yeah, okay, sure. And then I forget about the pilgrimage. And then they kick me out because I progressed to the main quest and I've done nothing for them. Thieves Guild has the best quest reward, probably.
Can't escape me.
Monetary wise, since you end up robbing, yeah, you can make a lot of money on the side, for sure. Lady, you're dead. Since I am not trying to soul trap you, I'll do that though. I do have a few more soul gems. Yeah, exactly. Though you don't have to. You don't have to steal everything. Now I'm wondering, so let's try this. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if the black soul gems were exclusively for NPCs, but no. They will trap creatures normally as well, which is very cool. I was wrong. Apologies to Fargoth. Fargoth Soul is as good as a Nyx Hounds. I was saying rat. I'm just mean. As good as a Nyx Hound. The Ebony Mail is a reward from the temple, arguably one of the best chest pieces. It is a really nice one. Though you can get the one from Telfir quite easily as well. For free at any level. Getting Oriel's bows for Therana gives you some Daedric armor with feather enchantment, which is really sweet. Would be able to do yourself with an enchanter, not without cheating a little bit. You don't have to, but you just started, yes. That's one of the hardest things for me to do, which I can do when I'm streaming, but if I play on my own, it's really hard to abuse the game. A little bit, not abuse, take advantage of everything the game has to offer. Fargoth is level 3. Oh my god, I was so unfair to Fargoth. Because what creature will give you a soul level 30? What do I want to do? Unlock.
Now you die! No surrender! No mercy!
80. Well, soul trapping NPC works great, unless you're cheating, in which case, you know, your fault. Yes, Ahmad, I have changes his level then. Oh, you have him at, what level do you have him? Honestly, I assumed he was just level 1, but I never checked. So, I don't know. Once again, exposing my ignorance. At least he didn't go,
Die, Fetcher!
Okay, I think that's all the NPCs from here. Obviously, I'm kind of spoiling it a little bit, but I hope that you've all been in that cave before. Ooh, I didn't, that's not surprising. Because I test too many mods. So that testing install has a bit of leftovers. I quite like that texture though. This one is really nice. Compared to vanilla, this is probably vanilla intelligent texture though. I like that. Anyone recognizes that texture? I'm less keen on that bit. Yeah, no, I'm not so keen on this bit, but that one, like it. Yeah, that texture. Very nice. Let me see, let me catch up with you. According to the USP, due to something the developer overlooked, it is possible to do the pilgrimage of the 4 corners and Mount Asanabibi pilgrimage at any time, even if you aren't a member of the Tribunal Temple. Aha. Okay. Let me alt tab and check it out. It is Mike and Ike's. Oh yes, that makes sense. That makes sense because we were going to do a live stream with Mike and Ike, and it didn't happen. Let me show you guys. This is the one. Imperial Fort retexture, Mike and Ike. I like it. Especially with the very large stones. But for me, I don't know how it is for you, but for me, textures, I would go, hey, I really like this one. And I install it and I enjoy it. And then I look at any other and I go, oh yes, I really like this one as well. Because I hadn't seen it in a long time, essentially. That's it. It looks fresh and it looks different. A summoned skeleton meaning gives you a soul of 30. Alright, so Fargoth is as powerful as a skeleton, as the weakest skeleton you can summon. It's more than a rat still, so really apologies to Fargoth. Thank you for looking it up.
Yes?
Yes. Just not there. Oh, sorry.
I really don't have time for this, so
I
make
didn't
it
show you
quick.
the right part, but the link posted before is there, sorry. Alright, back to you. I did your honest work. Oh, did I forget someone? Did I forget
You
someone?
like to dance
Or
close to the fire, don't you?
was he expecting me to kill the slaves? I didn't kill the slaves because they have value. I didn't kill the slaves because I'm not a monster. Yeah, this is the camera top. Oh, so I have to go back? Go
Tell your
down.
friends about this place.
Good clothing. You know, one thing I didn't check was the name of the cell. I was in the correct dungeon, right?
What's this about?
I'm doing some honest work. Piss up. What head replacer do you use? What do I have here? This one, basic Wesley plugin less replacer. That's it, I think. No, this is Panat. I cleared out the wrong place. I remembered it started with a P though. I was not lying about memory being extremely faulty. Alright, there's another one. Around here, it's the one with the silverware bowl. Would you be it? Ulumusa. Bummer. Guys, anyone remembers exactly where is Punami? Southernmost tip of Lake Amaya. I could also follow the directions. The novel idea. And my first guess wasn't bad, but... Traveling. Alright. That reminds me, right after I finished killing all the bad people in the council club for Larry's Barrow, I looked over at that guy behind the counter and he said, "Tell your friends about this place," right after I massacred everyone else. Nice. I really like that when the game or mods, and it happens even more often, they do something really funny and ridiculous like that. Really nice. Zayesha, if you can add that to the forum, you know, for the 20 years of Morrowind memory thingy, I linked the post again. That's a fun story. We definitely want to hear that one. Up. No. Please add your memory there. It's a good one. The game does that quite often. You can write it even funnier, sure. Alright. So, to the east of Pelagiad. I'm thinking around here, right? Because Pelagiad is there. No. Bugger off, little Quama. Forager. Pelagiad east, so that's Panat, not good. It has to be somewhere along there. It wouldn't be Morrowind if we were looking for places. Leveling up, that's right. Okay. I was going so fast that I missed it. Been there, done that, hopefully. Didn't know I had a Reddit account. There you go. You exist on Reddit. There it is. Okay. Hello, people. Are you attacking me?
You There is no escape.
I'm not attacking straight away.
God, how can you kill a god?
Suffer
A grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you.
No cascade.
The DJ who did that little mix there, amazing, right? Well, come on in now. Those poor puppers, yes, I know. But I'm doing honest work for this guy.
Is the end of you, Swit.
He'll give me a whole 50 septims for removing the bandits from here. We're taking a look at Karis's mod, Camelton.
Your wounds are great.
And I'm doing the first quest for it. No, we were talking about you, and absolutely everyone on the internet was asking me why I was not interviewing you for the Morrowind 20th anniversary, and I told them, but of course I am. Null will confirm anytime soon. Right? 10 hours mix? Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. There. Apologies. It is very true, guys. I have to be honest. I sent a message to Null and I said, you have no choice. This is happening. Of course. Makes sense. You don't need to confirm. Good. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna do it now before I forget. Up. Here. 20. I really should bookmark things a little bit better. We currently have 171 stories, Morrowind stories shared. And this is the forum with all the amazing people who agreed to talk. But Null Cascade is not pending approval. Kidding me? Of course, Null is in. And we'll try to do a moderately. There we go. Thank you, Reddit. I'm going to assume it's somebody from Reddit who suggested interviewing Fargoth. I believe you now. I believe you. Just send me a PM telling me what time you're not playing Factorio, and I'll try to be awake then and try to catch you. Do we know anyone who can do a good Bosmer voice? Male Bosmer voice? Because I would totally interview Fargoth. Oh my god. Interview with NPCs. We could do an interview with vampire NPCs as well, but I think people will accuse me of plagiarism or something. There is no not playing Factorio once you get sucked in. Okay, I'm not gonna play it then. That would be an amazing series. Okay, I know a couple of people who can do amazing male drummer voices. Rufen, Vanguard, and Cerebi Gaming. They both do good drummers. I have the perfect person for a male. Guys, this is not. No, this paper has too many things. There we go. That would be so much fun. NPC interview. Ooh, we could track down the Skywind Fargoth. True. I'll have to talk to people on the Skywind team. I like the idea. I feel like Sam would either do it, but then what would he do? I mean, he could do an Argonian because we're used to, oh, what's his name? Blimdim. When you do, yeah. So we'll do the interview. Tell me about Morrowind, blah, blah, blah. Oh, extra question. Can you say this? Hello. I think we're gonna be great friends. In a Bosmer voice. It's actually, it's a, what do you call it? Is it a casting? No, I think in English it's a casting as well. I invite people for an interview, but in fact, I'm actually recruiting voice actors. But I love the idea, guys. Thank you. So whoever, I'm not actually showing you what I'm doing. I'm sorry. There we go. Whoever suggested Fargoth and meant it as a joke is actually a genius. Actually a genius. Renstam hasn't been online recently, so I will try to PM him, but you know, if he's not in a Morrowind place, he's not in a Morrowind place. That's just the way it is. Transmaster is a young dad, so probably greater priorities than Morrowind. I'll try. He's already agreed to do the written interview, but he was not keen on voice. And Trainwiz has already agreed, and I did get in touch with Rotten Deadite. Yeah, and like, you know, I get it. Not everyone can be obsessed. I don't know that I will use that question. How can you be so cool and sound like you were a member of the royal family? I don't know. Anyway, back to the game, shall we? Up, hidden. Oh, but NPC interview, I love the idea. There's only one problem with that, guys. It means that the answers have to be written, and I have zero talent for writing. So I'm gonna get in touch with Alice, Denina, Karis. JC is also really good with dialogues. Rubberman is a writer. Operator Jack writes. Seth, you write as well. You do. I'm just going to get in touch with anyone who's ever written 2 lines of dialogue for a Morrowind mod, and and they will help me with that series. Murmur as well. Murmur, please send me a PM about it, because you know me, absent-minded. Do I need to explain again? Seth, you never write anything? Hang on. Oh, apologies. Again, I talk to too many people. Silov writes. In German, though. It's Silov. I'm sorry. I mixed up the two of you. Apologies. Apologies. A fellow from Winter Kodiak has an astounding Khajiit voice. Drac, can you... If you find me on Discord, I'm Danae, on any Morrowind Discord, you'll find me there. And send me a PM, or on YouTube it's hard. Comment on any of my videos and I'll see it, because I'll forget the name. And I do have a little notebook and I write things, but then I forget that I wrote them down. It's quite sad. Let's finish clearing up this space. Have I killed everyone just yet? I think I might have killed every NPC. You were just confused by that. Okay. I get confused a lot. I'm sure you're not surprised to hear that. So, is everybody dead? Ah, no, hang on. Yes. Everybody is dead. And I'm cheating. It's just shameful. Shameful. I can imagine Fargoth to be someone... Yeah, like, it would be great to make Fargoth speak. What did I do? Oops. I may have upset my Morrowind. Yeah, I did. I forgot that I was loading the area and I alt-tabbed. You never Alt Tab in the middle of loading. Honestly, what a noob. Oopsies, yeah, exactly that. I'm not sure now. I'm going to take a look. I don't honestly. I alt tab well all the time when I'm streaming. But here the game was loading at the same time. Which honestly, how many games do we know that are happy to be alt tabbed out in the middle of loading? I don't think it's just Morrowind that's being difficult there. Okay, let me see. MCM, MWRC, MCM. And I am looking for run Morrowind in the background. What would you say? Run in background. Okay. It's on. It's on one of my installs. Hey, Null, side question. Would you happen to have a mail for Fligety? I got in touch with him on Patreon, but I don't think he's there too often. And same thing on Great House Fligety. So it's just in case, if you have a recent email from him, I would love to have it too. All right, let's go back. I don't know that I want to continue that quest for now. Requires a restart. Oh, see. Okay. Alright, you don't. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. I think I've killed everything in there. Do I have... No, I don't have my Ring of Azura. I was thinking... Things are, you know, pretty dark. That would explain it. Give me. It's a good thing I checked that place. There was absolutely nothing in it. There we go. Don't upset the game. No need.
Speak, traveler.
Did I kill everyone you wanted? Great job, Wirt. Which is, you know, how I just went on the keyboard. Here's your gold. Thanks for doing what you did. Honest gold. Seriously, excellent work out there. It's got nothing else to say for now. Let's try to change cell. That could be how the next bit
Hurry
of
this up,
trigger
will you?
is
I would listen,
dialogue.
Outlander, but make it quick.
No, it's got nothing else to
What
tell
say
me.
you?
Well, what say you? I just did some honest work for you.
What
Hey.
makes this smell?
Not a rumor I want. I'm not too sure how to progress with that quest. It really could be a matter of time passing. And since I don't have Ashfall installed, we don't need to come back to this. Let's see if waiting a day.
Sorry, stranger. My
Yeah.
time is short, so get on with it.
It's either
Speak,
time
traveler.
passing or change cell. It
You're on your honor.
could
Don't
be.
press your
It
luck.
could be also
Go
level.
ahead, stranger.
Just stop talking to me, everybody. Come on.
Go ahead.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Well, he's got nothing new to say to me. It could be connected to the level. Yeah, the whistling, like right in my ear. This guy. This guy. I was like, I know, I do look quite amazing. Honestly, maybe they're admiring my collection of black soul gems. Anyway, and now we right to the knee, yeah. Or through the jaw, maybe. I mean, if the point is to stop the whistling permanently through the jaw, it might. It's horrible. I'm horrible. Don't listen to me. I am cheating and consoling in the Morakton helmet from Wolfen Vanguard.
Now, where did I put that?
I'm not super keen on the look of that. It's like... But you know what? For an assassin, your face is covered, and you definitely look unpleasant. So that works. That's a look. That's a look. Yeah. That is something I am really more drawn to. Because it's closer to, you know, the one that's in the game. But then I'm thinking I'm gonna have to ask Ruffin if he's planning on doing a darkened, netched leather armor suit. Because you might be an assassin, but you still want to be stylish. So you want to have a shirt, or rather you want to have a cuirass that has a mix of that dark leather and that dark cloth, you know. We're definitely... Yeah, there's a little bit of that, you're right. Though Grey Fox was a Thieves Guild rather than Morakton. I'll ask Ruffin if he's planning on making armor set to go with it. Like these, because it's spark kiting, you can wear a kite in armor and you're good. You know, dashing deadly fellow. But with the dark one, it doesn't work. I quite like this one actually. Nice one. Feels less comfortable, but definitely stylish. Also practical, like I'm being practical. As an assassin, you're going to sneak in, you're gonna go through windows and things. You have to be aware that you have another, what, 30 centimeters? Not to bonk your head on low ceilings and things like that.
Here not long ago.
Not sure this is really practical for an assassin. But looking cool. I've tried that. Ooh, I like that. Very much. Because with that you put the common robe, you know, the brown one that uses that texture. And you look cool. Very, very cool. That's the body horror aesthetics if I've ever seen one. Hey, that's... I mean, you're an assassin. You definitely want to look threatening and scary. Well, I'm getting more of a... I don't know, what's the... Like a biomech sort of thing with this one. I think it's because of the... and the iron. Easy to match with iron armor as well. They look very makeshift and almost customized to an individual needs. I agree. I like that as well. And I think Morakton, you guys will tell me if I'm wrong. I can take it. You can tell me, but nicely. Morrowind is possibly one. Okay, somebody's talking in my ears and annoying me.
Where is that slave?
Just go away, people. Don't talk to me. Just going in my ear. No. Where was I? Yeah, is Morrowind one of your favorite factions? And I'm not sure that it's the best faction in terms of quest, because let's face it, the quests are go, kill, come back. So not exactly exciting. However, it's a cool faction. You know, like Enzo is cool. They're cool. The Thieves Guild. I like the Thieves Guild as well. Because you're a thief, but you're not bad necessarily. So I like the fact that I can roleplay, you know, either a greedy thieving character or, you know, just a thief that needs to steal. Welcome back, Skink. You were too late. Many people were there before you. But anyway, the Morrowind is a cool faction, I feel. Its basic helmet looks really cool. I mean, it's quite similar to this. Let's get some light. Okay. Quite similar to this, so it looks cool, but you don't have a lot of variety either. Yeah, that's the idea, Relinquished. That's the idea. Skink chose that little snippet, that audio snippet for his greeting.
Probably nothing.
I agree. I agree. Are the Thursday streams back? Yes, Skink. I know I took like 2 weeks off, basically. I did travel to France for my grandmother's funerals, and I stayed there for a few days, and then I came back, and then I had to catch up with a lot of things. I could have streamed last Thursday. I wasn't ready, but now I am. So yes, we are back. We're back and we're streaming because I missed you guys. Like I've missed talking about Morrowind. I miss playing it, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I think we've looked at all of them or most of them. Okay, this one is very close to the vanilla one with the Netch leather helmet. Still very cool. Thank you, I appreciate it. But do I have it? Yeah, I do have it here. This spoon is worthless. It's not a silver spoon, so it's worthless. But that was at my grandmother's, and that was always my favorite spoon. It's the one I had, so it was my spoon. So, and as you know, or you might not know, I always have a cup of coffee next to me. So now I always have my grandmother's spoon next to me as well. So it's nice to have something to remember her by. All right. We have looked at not 10 mods just yet because did she have a long and fulfilling life? Definitely, I would say a long and simple life. She passed away when she was 94, which is, you know, a very nice age, and you know, surrounded by her children, grandchildren. So I think it was a happy life. Not particularly easy, living in the countryside and in the middle of nowhere, but a simple and good life, definitely. Right. We took a look at Npc Soul Trapping. That works perfectly unless you try to cheat. We didn't look at vampire artifacts, but I will try it and report if there's anything. I like the idea that those vampire related items have different buffs depending on your bloodline. That makes sense. Kamanaton that we just started now, and I took forever to do the one quest.
Take arms!
I have no
Drive back
problem
these creatures!
recommending it. Oh my goodness, we're being attacked. Meiji, it must be a crazy time for you right now. I can't imagine. I don't know when you sleep. Welcome on in, Raiders. Lovely to see you. Hey, it has been a while indeed. It's only 8:30. Oh, okay, that's all right. But how long have you been streaming? Because you go on for a long, long time. Yes, please do kill those cliff racers that are right here. Get rid of them. Welcome on in, Raiders. Lovely to see you. Now I got all these little wolves jumping everywhere. You know what, Meiji? We didn't really play the game today. We were testing mods. Oh, but I'm so glad, because I think that's something that will interest you and a bunch of your people. What is the word people use? Your peeps. I can never get used to that word. Yes. I'm pretty sure you guys know, or kind of know, but maybe didn't remember, that Morrowind is going to have its 20th anniversary in May. If you didn't, now you do. And to celebrate that, there's two things going on. The first one is we're collecting, that's the second one, we're collecting Morrowind memories. So you know what, anything funny that happened to you when playing the game, it could be, you know, the first time you were murdered by 25 cliff racers, or it could be yesterday when you were spooked by a Quama forager. I don't know, you know, everyone has stories. So if you guys have played Morrowind, it's a good chance you have, if you're on Meiji's channel. Go there, I'll put that in the chat as well. And in that form, I can show you as well. There you go. You write a little story of what happened to you. If you want to put your name, you can. You don't have to. If you have a screenshot illustrating what happened to you, even better, though it's completely optional. And with all those stories, there's some 160 of them so far. They will be nicely edited and put into a booklet. Thank you so much for the follow. They will be nicely edited, put into a booklet, and that will be distributed, you know, Reddit, Discord. The Nexus is also on board with the project, so you can get it there as well. This is my first time playing Morrowind, and every day is full of special, terrible memories, right? But that's exactly how it is. Like, it's not necessarily good memories. It's like, you know, the first time you were walking and suddenly you couldn't anymore and you had no idea what was happening. It was a bone walker, that sort of things. So, like, we all have stories. So do share them. It's right here on this form. And the second thing that is happening, I will be chatting really with a bunch of people that are, you know, that gravitate around Morrowind. This is actually not up to date, because since this morning, more people have agreed. So you might know Dark F Guy, who does the Morrowind modding showcases, Dave Humphrey, who founded the unofficial Elder Scroll pages, Denina, who writes fan fiction, does mods, and she was also a moderator and admin way back when on Planet Elder Scrolls. Like, all kinds of people, artists, programmers, YouTubers as well. Where's Verayax? I didn't put Verayax. Didn't I add Verayax? Oh, there he is. Anyway, if you have questions for those people, just add them. And when I talk to them in the coming couple of weeks, you know, I can ask your questions as well. My questions will be quite simple. What was your Morrowind journey like, and where has it taken you? And I think just that one question will take quite a lot of time, because we all have quite a journey. But will Verayax's interview be in Rast's voice? I don't know. That's his recent playthrough, isn't it? I don't think so. But I suppose we could ask him just for us to do a little something. Zero Fox, you're saying, one of my favorite moments is when I ran around with a blinding boots of speed, outrunning all my following enemies, gathering a creature army, then invaded Vivek. Nice. I like that one. I don't know how that doesn't murder his throat. Yeah. I think it's practice. I was talking the other day with a singer who does hardcore metal, and I was like, but how can you And it says it's just practice and you get used to it. So there you go. The life of a YouTuber, not that easy. Like, it's physical, it's intense. I mean, look at Meiji streaming for hours every day. That is exhausting. Not like me, I do 3 hours here and there, sipping a cup of coffee and, you know, chatting. I take it easy. I really take it easy. Anyway, guys, oh, I'm not even showing you. God, I'm an idiot. This, go on Reddit, it's on Elder Scrolls and Morrowind as well. So it's pinned there. There you go. So if you have any fun stories, do share it right there. You had fun posting your story? Glad. I'm looking forward to reading it. If you want to ask questions to any of the people who have who have already agreed to talk to me, add the question. If you want to suggest more people, go for it. I think I added something. Yes. Okay. Keep in mind, I don't think Todd will talk to me just yet. Right? So let's keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm super, super hyped for that. Find out, you know, what Morrowind means for a whole bunch of people. That should be fun. There you go. Thank you for rating me, Meiji, because that that gave me the opportunity. Oh, we're back. That gave me the opportunity to talk about that again. So thank you very much for that. And you know what? It's 11:30. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I will try to find some time later on today to continue playing this mod and test it, and then I'm gonna have to decide which one is the mod of the week. God. A good day, actually. It's morning. But yes, thank you. You just got here. I'm sorry, Skink. And I know for you. Oh, hang on. You're in Europe. You can get up early and then talk to us. I wouldn't get up early if it was a night stream. So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for talking to me and looking at those mods. On Sunday, there is a stream and I have a guest. It's Orion. Let me show you that. Orion, who made Arvesa, the companion mod. That is, oh, there she is. Arvesa, an Ninja's Tale. Very, very impressive companion mod that is trying, and you know what, trying to rival Julian in terms of dialogue, content, quest, quality of the writing, but also the scripting and everything. Oh, look here. Yeah. So on Sunday, Orion will be there. We'll be taking a look at his companion mod, Arvesa, talk about his other modding projects and that sort of things. So I hope you'll be there. And I realized I didn't even tell you about my Udi, but never mind. We'll do that some other time. That's not as important as talking to you on Sunday very, very soon. Meiji and everyone, let's go on hop on someone else's stream. I don't know who's playing Morrowind these days. At that time of the day, I don't know. Let's find out. There's me, thank you. Danicus is a rerun. Snap Kick, a person I do not know. It's always nice to discover new people. What do you think, guys?
Still have a key on me for some reason. A simple key.
Alright. Snap Kick, that seems to be playing a vanilla Morrowind, so why not? Let's take a look. It has been super quiet on the S front, hasn't it? Concerning the anniversary? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, if we look at the previous anniversaries, Morrowind was free on the Bethesda launcher. The Skyrim got a new version. A few years ago, Daggerfall was made free. I don't know. I don't have huge expectations. I would be really, really pleased though if if Bethesda decided to do something, especially something that would sort of, you know, say hi to people who keep the game alive. That would be really nice. Gamers Act, yeah, that was also somebody that I was considering talking to, but you know, I think there's about 15 people for the interviews, which is great. Like I'm super stoked that so many people agreed to talk to me. And the idea is to have a little podcast every week, but I think I'm going to be running out of weeks before May, but we'll see how it is. Anyway, I'll let you know if there's any more news about the Morrowind 20th anniversary, guys. For now, I hope I did that properly. Did I? Is it gonna work? Maybe I did that wrong. I never know if I do those things right. All right. For now, guys, we're gonna go up and say hello, I think, to Snapkick, who's playing some Morrowind. We'll see how it is. Until then, have a good time, guys. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye. Thanks again for the raid, Meiji. I appreciate it. See you on Sunday if you're around, guys. Bye-bye.